Okay, every after story has a before, and this is the before. So we've gotten the dethatcher power rake. There are big dead sections. Wait till you see out front. But they're big dead sections. The grass is actually trying to come back after some amount of rain, but there's dead sections with a lot of bare earth. And the lawn is got more than patchy back here. It's just bad. And so we're going to do the power rake. Cut it short this morning, down on step number 2, so just barely above scalping. And it's far worse out here. The entire eastern half of the front lawn is dead. This whole area is dead. And so this has all been cut down to almost scalping level with the lawnmower. And we'll just now put the power rake to work and see where we get. There's the beast. The power rake. Scarifier. And that's what it's done. It's given us a beautiful seed bed. This all has to be dragged to level, but the blades, rotating knives, just pulverize the top 1/4 to 3/8 to 1/2 inch of the soil, and you can rake it up, do what you want with it. So some of the larger humps, like that area over there on the south side of the tree, we've reduced that hump quite a bit and taken that dirt and put it over here. And I'll drag this around tomorrow with a 2x4 hardware cloth and some pavers as weights. Spread this out into the hollows here. And meanwhile, this should, when it's dragged, really smooth out beautifully and make a nice seed bed. That's the plan anyway. So, a lot of work. The machine is not that bad to operate, but you got to pay attention. And we've done the verge. Pat is covering the dirt down here with some of the grass thatch that has been power raked out of the grass. This thatch, she's putting that on top of the soil so it doesn't get washed away with the rain that'll be here tomorrow morning. We've used the power rake to take down this, which was quite a hump prior, and this was all done on the number 3 setting, whereas the front lawn, and that doesn't go too deep, whereas the front lawn there, we did that on a number 2 setting, which goes deeper, quite a bit deeper. So here the roots of the grass are still left. You can see the dirt between them. It's bare. It can be overseeded quite nicely. But the green grass is still here. This area, well, it's pretty barren. but at least it's level and ready as a seed bed. And when we do the aeration, that should complete the ready for renewal. Okay, there we go then. Here's hoping that it really turns out. It'll be wonderful if it does. So after power raking, gall darn it, we got 2 inches of rain. 2 inches. With the power raking, we've cleaned up all the thatch, all gone. Getting ready to aerate and then overseed. You can see we've cleaned the ground. Bare earth in many places. And the front lawn is still a nice seed bed. The good news is after 2 inches of rain, we didn't lose any real amount of soil. So the slope isn't enough to have caused a real problem. Okay, here's the next part of the process. The aerator. This is one heavy machine. It punches holes and pulls these plugs, which, you know, I guess they're supposed to gradually dissolve into earth and go back into the earth, but it leaves these plugs all around.
Plenty dry out here.
Plenty dry out here, says the worker. And this supervisor, that's the right word. This area I have really worked on to level. There used to be a big lump here in front of the tree, and we've shaved down that lump and added a lot of dirt over here where the hollow is. And now, from one side to the other, we've got a beautiful seed bed ready to go. I'm gonna run the aerator over it and punch all the holes. I made a dragger with orange plastic snow fence and 4x4s. The dragger didn't work that well. The spring rake was just as good. Here we are. Next step is aerating. Then we seed. Away we go. Okay. Here's the supervisor.
I'm just about to plant the verge.
Okay.
It's all ready to go.
Okay, and we're going to look at how this really, really heavy, holy moly is it heavy, aerator works. done the aerating, and these plugs are what comes out, and I've begun to rake smooth again so we can seed, and then I'll go return the aerator. We'll seed, we'll roll, moving forward. Okay, it's 5:30. We're pretty tired. We have finished the aerating, brought the machine back, got the roller seeded, covered with the mixture of loose dirt and peat moss, and rolled. Let's look out front. Okay, what did we use here? Turf Builder grass seed from Scott's. Shady areas mix. And this is a shady area. So this has all been aerated. Well, first power raked, and then aerated, and then leveled, seeded, covered, and rolled. Lots of seed. And here the seed is covered with a mixture of a thin layer of peat moss and light dirt. The ground looks like a pin cushion. There's been so much aeration. There is a pin cushion effect. This is done. And the verge is done. East and west. Okay. There it is. We're hoping for the best. One day after seeding, and the supervisor is supervising with the magic watering wand. But it looks like your alfalfa pellets, they're just dissolving. So that's really working.
That's the plan. That is the plan. Yeah,
The alfalfa pellets are dissolving. And you have hit it with liquid fertilizer too, right?
No, just the existing grass.
Ah.
This expensive seed has fertilizer.
Oh, is this the coated seed?
Yeah.
It was expensive. Sunday, September the 6th. So let's see, if we started watering on Tuesday night, or Tuesday, it's been about 6 days. We're starting to get the little tiny green vestiges of grass showing. And it's generally all around. Good news. If if we look closely in the bare spots, what do we see? Yes, it's starting to sprout. It's starting to sprout. Just like out front. Six days, and it's coming up. Okay, the lawn superintendent is here and showing the green haze. Starting. We're gonna focus in here on the green haze. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a pretty good green haze on.
There's a green haze. We started this September the 1st, and it is now September the 7th. And we have green haze. We're getting grass. Patchy. But it's starting. Meanwhile, our squash ladders are squashing. It's Wednesday, and it's now been 8 days, and you can see we're getting green. Real green. We've got grass. We've got real grass. We've got grass down on the verge too. And grass on this verge. Grass on the side lawn. All in all, we're getting grass. So we're pretty happy about this. Success so far. Saturday, the 19th of September, this grass has been underway for almost 3 weeks. And look at this. We have grass. Actual real grass. Which is rather wonderful. We have grass on the verge. We have grass on the east lawn. We have grass on the west lawn. We have grass running down the verge all the way. Hallelujah. We have grass again.